Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pius Jagenda. So companies are putting more time to making mobile phones get better day by day, and this has made so many people compare mobile phone cameras to DSLR cameras. Now in this video I'm going to be sharing with you some of the points that I feel DSLR cameras are still better than mobile phone cameras. Let us roll the intro and dive straight into this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pius Jagenda. We can all agree that mobile phones are good at capturing amazing videos and photos, but they are not yet at the point where we can compare them to DSLR or standalone cameras. And these are the reasons as to why standalone cameras are better than a mobile phone. First and foremost is the image quality. When you look at the image quality that comes out of standalone cameras, you'll be amazed compared to that of the mobile phones. I will not lie, mobile phones are getting better with image quality day by day, but when you compare their image quality to that of a standalone camera, you will see that these standalone cameras, all DSLR cameras, are giving us amazing image quality compared to that of the phone. Remember, these standalone cameras are made with a huge sensor that captures more light and gives you an image with a great dynamic range. That means that you're going to be having an amazing image quality compared to mobile phones that have a small sensor, which makes it hard for them to process high image quality. So the reason as why I feel these standalone cameras are still better than the mobile phone cameras is because they have an amazing image quality, and this is enabled because of the great sensors, all the huge sensors that are made with these standalone cameras. Away from just the image quality, I believe that the standalone cameras are made with a good sensor that enables them to process well the image. Remember, when the sensor is big enough, that means that there is space for these pixels to process an amazing image quality compared to that small sensor that is made with a mobile phone that are just squeezed together and they can't process an image perfectly. So this gives standalone cameras an advantage for them to process an amazing image quality because they have enough size of a sensor, or a huge size of a sensor that enables them to process the light, and the image will come out well with a great dynamic range. If you have paid attention to the image quality of the mobile phone, you realize that there is that fake cinematic mode that is promised. When you look at the cinematic mode feature that comes with a mobile phone, you realize that it doesn't look that real or even close to what we see in movies today. But yet, when you're using a standalone camera, you can be able to achieve the cinematic feature or look that you see in movies. So I believe this is another section where standalone cameras are beating mobile phones, because the mobile phones have this fake cinematic mode that doesn't really look real compared to what our eyes are used to. Now, another feature that makes me believe standalone cameras are amazing is the fact that mobile phones have fake, all hyped pixels. When you look at the pixels that are promised in the mobile phones that we are getting today, you realize that they don't look exactly close to the same pixels that come with the standalone cameras. Let me give you an example. When you look at the 4K resolution that is promised in the mobile phones that are coming out right now, and then you compare the 4K image resolution that comes with the standalone camera, you'll see that the one for the standalone camera look natural, and it looks more sharper and softer than that of a mobile phone. So I feel this is another section where standalone cameras are beating mobile phones, because when you look at the resolution that comes out from the standalone cameras is much better compared to that of mobile phones. You can't talk about cameras and you don't talk about low light performance. You'll see that mobile phones are getting better day by day when it comes to low light performances, and some people think that mobile phones are better than standalone cameras when it comes to low light performances. But the biggest challenge mobile phones are having when it comes to low light performance, they will give you a brighter image that is exaggerated compared to a standalone camera that will give you an image that is a bit dark, but it will be real or close to what your eyes will experience when you are in the same environment. So this makes me believe that DSLR cameras or standalone cameras are performing better when it comes to low light performances. And if you're going for that feel that is so realistic, I feel that standalone cameras will give you a better image quality or an amazing looking image compared to mobile phones. Because at the end of the day, when you look at the low light images that are produced by mobile phone, you'll see that mobile phones have this exaggerated bright image which you will not be able to get with the standalone cameras. Whereas when you are using a standalone camera, you'll see that it will give you what is close to your eyes. Having talked about low light performances, let us now talk about recording format. We all know that mobile phones have low recording formats compared to standalone cameras. Standalone cameras can give you ProRes, you can record a flat profile, you can record a low file with these particular cameras. But when you go with a mobile phone, right now we have mobile phones that can record ProRes, but when you're recording ProRes with a mobile phone, you'll see that you need a lot of space to get this format. Yet these are the formats that so many people would like to use, more so when you're doing professional work, that needs to be color graded and that needs to give you so much room to work with in post-production. So this is another sector where I feel standalone cameras are beating mobile phones, because standalone cameras are able to give you a lot of recording formats, and at the end of the day, this enables you to have a huge room to process your images in a way that you feel comfortable, compared to mobile phones that have limited recording formats. When you listen to the audio that a smartphone is going to give you without any accessory, you realize that smartphones are good at giving you amazing audio without accessories. But then, who uses well captured audio if you don't have accessories? So this means that when you compare the audio that comes out from a standalone camera with that of the smartphone, when we are using accessories like these microphones, you realize that standalone cameras will give you amazing audio. But also, when you look at the options that you have to capture amazing audio with standalone cameras, you realize that standalone cameras give you an option of XLR inputs. That means that you'll be able to capture amazing audio compared to that you will be able to capture with a mobile phone. So this makes standalone cameras more powerful compared to smartphones. Another aspect where standalone cameras are beating smartphones is the fact that standalone cameras give you more options to control your image or your recordings manually, which is rare with smartphones. When you look at the smartphones that are coming out right now, they will give you a few options for you to control your image manually. But when you look at a standalone camera, it has the auto section where you let your camera control the settings for you, but it also has the manual option where you're the pilot of what you're recording. This means that you have more room to record professional and amazing images compared to the mobile phone, which gives you few options for you to control your camera, and it will remain with other options that it controls itself. Remember, smartphones, these are just machines that can't decide what is good for you or what is wrong for you. To give you an example, away from just iPhones that will give you the option of lock exposure, other mobile phones rarely have this option, and when you're capturing your images in different light environment, you'll see that your camera is trying to adjust itself. Yet in most cases, if you are recording professional videos or images, you'd like to have that fully manual control of your gadget, and this makes standalone cameras more powerful compared to smartphones. Now, another section where I feel standalone cameras are beating or they are outsmarting these mobile phones is the optic section, because when you look at the standalone cameras, they have an option where you can be able to use a lot of lenses or a lot of lens options compared to mobile phone. Today, when you look at the mobile phones that come out, they have a limited number of lenses, but even when you buy those lenses for the mobile phone, you'll see that they don't give you that of a better image quality compared to a standalone camera that has a variety of lenses. So that makes standalone cameras still out competing the phones. I cannot fail to say that despite of the fact that mobile phones are not yet at that point where they are outsmarting these standalone cameras, but we need to also agree that mobile phones are improving day by day, and who knows, one day we might be able to get a mobile phone that will be able to give you amazing features compared to a standalone DSLR camera. But for now, cameras, they will give you a better image quality and better recordings compared to a smartphone. My name is Pius Jagenda. If this video has been useful to you, or if you have learned something, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, my videos are proudly sponsored by iVillage, who provide me with the equipment and space to shoot these videos. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pius Jagenda. Now, mobile phones are getting better day by day, and their cameras are getting better resolutions and aspect